It's Saturday night in Houston, and at the Acapulco Ballroom in the city's Pasadena neighborhood, tonight is all about 15-year-old Evelyn Arana. If you're Mexican or Mexican-American or anywhere in between, and you've got a daughter turning 15, you better be throwing her a quince, or a quinceañera to be precise.
Quinceañera, what is it?
It's the becoming of a young lady whenever they turn 15 years old.
If you're of Mexican heritage in Houston, I gather you kind of have to have one if you've got a daughter,
In Houston,
right?
yes.
Houston, yes.
It is an honor to have a quinceañera and for your parents to be able to give you one.
The quinceañera business is a multi-million-dollar-a-year industry around here. The competition is fierce. It is a big deal, is what I'm saying, and the style and budget can vary enormously depending on means and ambition. Friends, relatives, and neighbors gather to eat, drink, dance, and Acapulco owners Elizabeth and Ezequiel Ortuño are keeping a close eye on the action, making sure everything goes according to plan.
Who gets invited to these things? I mean, there's a lot of people. I don't have this many friends.
Friends and family?
Friends and families, and from the school, too.
Yes.
Right. Oh, so you got to invite all the girls' friends from school. You have kids?
Yes.
You have family? Any girls?
4 girls.
4 girls, so they all have these.
All of them have had their quinceañeras, and a couple of them have had their sweet 16s.
You get a quinceañera and a sweet 16?
Yes.
Oh, my God. I was really happy about having a girl, but it's expensive. What do boys get?
A soccer ball.
Man, that's cost effective.
The way we think about Houston, Texas today is very much stuck in the past. In the late 70s, early 80s, Houston was the boomtown of popular television and movie imagination. Oil, shipping, NASA, and football combined to create a big-spending, big-haired, quasi-cowboy stereotype that to some extent still lives with us today, even if the reality is different. Though the oil is not gone, a massive glut in the mid-'80s sent prices into freefall, more or less killing the city's oil industry. The resulting economic downturn and lower cost of living made Houston, however improbably it might seem to you, you Yankee trash, much more welcoming to people with less means. People getting away from bad situations. People from somewhere else. What that means is that now Houston, Houston is a place where minorities are now the majority. At the end of the war, Jonathan Tritt escaped Vietnam on a makeshift raft with his family. After serving in the United States Marine Corps and attaining a master's degree in education, he became the principal of this school, Lee Senior High, the most ethnically diverse school in the city.
What percentage of your student body, English is not their first language?
I would say about 80% of them.
Do those kids get sent here specifically, or is it just reflective of the community?
It's just reflective of the community, and just
80%.
by chance, in the city of Houston and the surrounding suburban area. It's very well integrated.
Why?
It's not.
How did that happen?
I think one of the main reasons is the strong economic base there. It's because of the availability for you to get a job and make a decent wage. It allows for immigrants, families to come over and build a nest egg to own their own home or go to a better neighborhood. It has to be a strong economic viable base for them to quickly overcome that poverty in the language, to make a life for themselves.
Good morning. Good morning. All right, repeat after me. Positive affirmations. Today is a beautiful day. Today is a beautiful day. I will work hard. I will work hard. I am important. I am important. Repeat. I will succeed. I will succeed.
More than 40 languages are spoken among the 1,700 students here, many of them from conflict zones where the alternatives were stark: leave quickly or die. Often their first exposure to the American educational system is here, ESL. English as a second language class, where teacher Gary Reed, a 30-year veteran, does his very best to get them up to speed and ready for the next steps.
You see these people? What did they do? All of these people right here, they came to Houston from Salvador, Vietnam, Iraq, Syria, just like you. They came, no money, no home, and what happened? Yeah, they graduated. So don't say, oh, I can't do it, I can't. You can do it.
What part of the world are most kids coming from now?
Currently, it's Central America. Guatemala, El Salvador, Nicaragua, those two. El Salvador is the major one.
In many cases, if you were to send these kids back, it's a death sentence. I mean, let's call it what it is.
Yes.
Other classes, math, history, taught in their own language or
No,
English?
no, they're taught in English.
So this class is absolutely essential.
Now, we were working on personal introductions. Who's brave enough to introduce themselves?
Hello, my name is Romeri.
Hi, my name is Mr. Reed.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Now, what are the things you do? What do you do with your eyes? Repeat, eye contact. Good, good. What about his hands? You can do that. Grab it firm, firm handshake. It's a first impression. Stand up, okay? This is side A. You present to side B. Ready? 1, 2, 3, go.
Hi, my name is Marcelo. Nice to meet you.
Good, good. So it's you shake, look in the eye like that, okay? That's expected. Girls, Anna, in America, you can do it. It's okay to get a nice handshake.
What happens if it doesn't work, if they don't have this? What's the future looking like if they don't acquire language skills?
They become a third-class citizen.
What kind of work are you getting and what are your opportunities?
Oh, yes. The service market in any major city is always there. Landscaping, valet, car washes. But our students are very gifted. They're talented kids. They just need opportunity to learn English and opportunity to open them to learn. These kids, when they grow up, they will be part American, and they have kids, they will pick up arms and defend this country, just like I expect to do, or I expect my 3 boys to do. Not because somebody forced me, because I believe in it. I believe in the opportunity that it provides. I believe that no matter how poor you are, how uneducated you are when you first come to the United States, if you have the will to educate yourself, work hard at it, you can achieve.
Chicken sandwich and French fries, fruit salad, carton of milk. Welcome to America, kids.
No, I haven't had one of these in a long time. So what country is everybody from?
I'm from Africa, like Ghana, Cote d'Ivoire.
Honduras.
Iraq.
Where in Iraq?
Pakistan,
And you've been here how long?
1 year.
1 year. Well, his English is pretty good. Very good.
It took me at least 2 years just to be brave enough to open up, you know. No, they're progressing very, very well. You know?
Mister, do you eat African food?
Yeah, I've been to Africa a lot. I have not been to Burkina Faso, but I love the food in Ghana. Food in Senegal is very, very nice.
Well, you already been in Senegal?
Oh, yes, fantastic. Your first day in school, was it frightening?
I didn't know nobody here, and nobody here from my country. So I feel scared, but step by step, I start to learn English and then start to talk to the people.
So after school, when you graduate high school, what do you want to do next?
I want to be a fashion designer, and I want to go to college. I want to study more.
What are you going to do?
I wanted to go to college, and I want to study medicine. I am between medicine and engineering.
What do you want to do?
I'm playing soccer.
Soccer is not a plan, my friend.
Pearland is the quintessential sprawl of suburban Americana. And more these days, this is the quintessential American family. Jonathan, his Salvadoran-born wife, Sylvia, along with his sister Kim and her husband Ron, Jonathan's mom, Nina, and Sylvia's mom, Ayala.
So if you have like on Christmas or 4th of July or a big holiday, how many extended family, how many people are coming over? Oh, everyone's laughing.
Like a lot.
Oh, wow, okay.
A lot.
What's a lot? How many?
40, 50.
Wow.
40, 50 people.
I mean, I don't even see us as interracial until people point it out.
Well, it's like a typical Texan family at this point.
Yeah.
Ayala cooks tamales de gallina from scratch. Outside, fresh pupusas are being made on a hot griddle. Jonathan's mom, Nina, makes a dish of jellyfish, shrimp, and pork, tossed with mint, carrots, red onion, and peanuts, dressed with nuoc mam, the pungent Vietnamese fish sauce. And mi cang, a rice noodle dish from central Vietnam made with pork ribs, shrimp, and chilies.
Very mixed up meal here.
Yeah.
Awesome. Did you speak English when you arrived here?
Oh, not a word. I
Not a
couldn't even
word.
say hi. So I learned it literally within a year.
Yeah.
Because I had to. By 5th grade, this one teacher, Miss Spikes, just made me feel like I was the smartest little thing in the whole world. She built up my confidence that I could do anything.
You know, we learned how to speak Spanish first before we learned how to speak English.
Of course. So you came over in 78, did you say?
Late 77, I was 10 years old. We literally left on, I wouldn't call it a boat, it's more like a raft. There was a hole in the boat. We sat in water the entire time, just sit in soaking water. They let us come in as refugees to the United States. No, we live in a government housing projects. Me, my sister, and my brother all were placed in the same category for ESL. We were probably one of the first wave of boat people resettlement to Houston.
Well, what was the urgency to take such a tremendous risk?
Our parents felt we need to take a chance on freedom and opportunity than to live under communist rule.
Ain't nothing more American than Viet Bayou-style crawdad, steamed with sriracha, orange juice, and beer. And gotta have corn, of course, and potatoes, and sausage, and beer. Did I mention beer?
Texas, we get the bad rep of that we are not compassionate. And I think that's a wrong portrayal.
Right.
Texans as a whole, when the crisis comes, are the most generous and the most compassionate people that I know. It doesn't matter you red or blue, left or right, middle. When that time comes, they are very generous and they will help out.
Music is a $10 billion a year economy around here, employing more people than anywhere else in the country. Its producers, its session artists, even the studios themselves are legendary. If you can make it as a working musician in Nashville, where there's anything but a shortage and standards high, you can pretty much make it anywhere.
Lightning 100, this is Jason Moon. In the studio with us today, Nashville artist Margo Price. Fader magazine has called her Nashville's favorite new badass. We agree. She's here to play a couple of new songs for us.
Thanks for having me. 1, 2, 3.
Margo Price grew up on her family's farm in Buffalo Prairie, Illinois. Her family was forced to sell when she was age 2, which is pretty damn country already, if you ask me. As a country music traditionalist, she struggled for years to find her place within Nashville's increasingly pop-driven country scene and the growing indie rock one. In 2010, she lost one of her twin sons to a rare heart condition. Self-medicated with alcohol and ended up with every kind of problem, including problems of the legal kind. She poured her heart and every cent she had, recording an album in just 3 days at the legendary Sun Studios in Memphis, selling her car and her wedding ring along the way.
Dogs that howl on dead-end roads, they remind me where I am, and all the sins I gave away, well, I got them back again. The pain has made me wise, no wasted tears to cry. So many things you never said, but you told me with your eyes.
The album, Midwest Farmer's Daughter, was rejected 30 times by the major labels until she found herself on the radar of Jack White and his brilliant and eccentric enterprise, Third Man Records. Third Man's impact on the Nashville music scene can't be understated. With an eclectic, unpredictable list of artists, reissues, and obsessions, they've tilted the town's axis a bit, making Nashville the center not just of country music, but also what? Of course, White has also produced albums for country music legends like Loretta Lynn, so if anything, they are reliably unreliable when predicting what they might do next.
Let's get ready for a full take. Can you get everyone
Right now, what comes next is Margo Price, who's recording today at Third Man's live music venue, the Blue Room. The recording, a unique one-of-a-kind operation because it's all going directly to acetate. Before digital and before analog tape was used for mastering, disc recording was done live. No editing, no overdubs. Redirecting this process on this 1953 lathe, Third Man has mastered a number of albums like this, giving listeners as close to a live experience as possible. Also, it's kind of cool.
Here at Third Man in the Blue Room, it's the only place in the world where you can actually do a live-to-acetate recording.
That album that was rejected 30 times debuted on Billboard's Top Country chart at number 10 in its opening week, and was this year's #1 country album in the UK. Margo's promotional tour includes performances on Saturday Night Live, Conan, Colbert, and the Grand Ole Opry itself. But before heading out on the road, the band and friends gather one last time at Margo's East Nashville home. Her husband and bass player in the band, Jeremy, prepares biscuits with pimento and cheese, topped with chopped bacon, along with red wine braised short rib on a crostini with goat cheese.
Yeah, all right. Yeah, oh, yeah.
I know, it was here,
Do you guys eat like this all the time?
He cooks like this all the time. He's worked in like every restaurant in town. Yeah, we've all been in the restaurant business. You. He just got fired from a job over on the west side. Sorry.
Way to go, Margo.
Yeah.
First of all, let me ask, who here is from Nashville originally?
Exactly, she is.
This has been pretty much the story of my experience here so far. You know, the town has a reputation. There were so many really good musicians here. Does that make it harder to break out here? And alternately, what happens if you suck here? Like, I mean, if you're playing country western,
I mean,
and you're not good at your instrument, can you make a living here and suck?
Absolutely.
Yeah. No, not to say like there's tons of bands that suck or something here, but when I came here, I wasn't good enough, and I went out to some like writers' rounds, and I learned very quickly that I had to be a better player, I had to be a better singer, I had to be a better writer, and like. So you work hard because you're surrounded by that. It's like you're typically playing to like a whole room of, pickers and writers, and so it's like how many Nashville musicians does it take to change a light bulb? 1 to do it and 20 to stand around and say, I can do that. I put a hurting on the bottle. Baby, now I'm fine with love to see. Been drinking whiskey like it's water. That don't touch, pain to put on me.
There seems to be a sense like a lot of established bands have always come here for something metaphysical. I mean, they say it's, well, I want to work with particular session musicians, or I want to record at a particular studio.
Yes.
But that's really kind of a metaphysical decision. Does that particular mixing board actually possess magical powers that will make your record better?
I kind of feel like there's something special about a room. You go into RCA Studio B where all the Elvis singles were cut, all the Orb singles were cut, Everly Brothers. There's something special about that room. Yeah, I mean, you joke around about like the thing about, oh, there's something special on the board. Sometimes there is.
I put a hurting on the bottle. Baby, now I'm blind enough to see. Been drinking whiskey like it's water. That don't touch the pain you put on me.
Sign of the apocalypse or an age of enlightenment? You decide. The craft cocktail program has arrived, and it's spreading fast. Josh Habiger's cocktail bar, Patterson House, and its upstairs 20-seat counter-only restaurant, Catbird Seat, has been catering to the sophisticated palates of Nashvillians since 2011. Josh rolled in from Chicago, a self-trained mixologist, as they call makers of drinks these days, and professional chef. He's got 5 acclaimed restaurants across the city.
Cheers. Thanks for playing.
Yeah.
So, do places like this represent that the town has changed, or do they change the town?
When we opened this, I was amazed by the support that we got from people. People didn't want to hate us. They wanted to like it here.
Really? I mean, in New York, particularly if you come from out of town, we kind of want to hate you. I mean, we're not the cold-hearted town that people portray us to be, but especially if you're hot shit somewhere else, you're going to have a real steep climb in New York. We are kind of hoping you're going to fail, and if we can help you, we will. It's not like that here, from what I understand. Carpetbagging interlopers are welcome here in a way that they are not in a lot of places. Whether it's music or restaurants or art, come here and do creative shit.
Yeah, it's a really cool place. It's a lot of fun.
A little crumble of sea salt. Let me know when it's ready.
The idea of this place was to cook the way that a bartender bartends. You're looking the person in the eye and handing them the plate of food. There's no hiding. If they love it, then you see that. If they don't love it, then
Plan B.
Yeah.
So menu changes every night?
At the whim of Polly right now.
Chef Ryan Poley is the new kid in town, fresh from Chicago. A veteran of Mercadito, Hospitality's Tavernita, Little Market Brasserie, and Barcito.
Right. The first serving we have, this is risotto, but instead of using rice, we use sunflower seeds. We treat it like a normal risotto. We add Parmesan cheese and a little bit of butter. We topped it with a little bit of fermented sunchokes, the base of the sunflower plant, and just garnished it with the little green sunflower sprouts. So we use 3 different cooking techniques of 1 ingredient to make this dish. Enjoy.
Beautiful. Well, insanely delicious. Nothing about that description sounded particularly interesting to me. They're delicious.
This next course is a play on a very traditional Italian dish, linguine, chili flakes, sea urchin, or crab meat. This is our version. We just use Japanese ingredients. So we made a wakame seaweed bucatini. We used yuzu koshu to represent the chili flakes, a little bit citrusy, a little bit spicy. And then we took scallops and dried and smoked them and grated it over the top. There we go. Enjoy.
Oh.
Thank you.
Man, you were talking my language here. That's obscenely good. I would face plant at a big bowl. This would be good. Remember when Tony Soprano would come home? Like, he'd come home after a night of whoring and killing people, and he'd go home and he'd open the refrigerator, and there'd be like a Tupperware container, and there'd be like some cold leftover ziti that Carmela had made him, like maybe the night before, maybe 2 nights ago, but the fact is, it was there. As completely awesome as this is, I would wake up and eat this cold, like in a Tupperware container the next morning. I would totally eat this. It's completely awesome.
It's a great compliment. There's a couple cookies in here for you. One's a macaroon, chocolate, and raspberry. So thank you. It's been a pleasure. Enjoy.
I like rooting around in Gene Simmons' brain. Yeah, I do not approve of your right-wing politics. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.